Hey everybody, as you know, we went to the Cook Island not that long ago, and this is where I am right now. We created the Cook Islands Pocket Guide, which is now Cook Island's largest website. And you know that we have a little bit of a Patreon page with a bunch of perks. So what I thought I'd do today is that I do a bit of compilation of the videos that we send regularly, pretty much about daily, to our Patreon subscribers via our Facebook group. It's only one out of all the perks that we have on Patreon, so if you want to consider joining us on Patreon, that'd be awesome. In the meantime, enjoy our daily updates from the Cook Islands. Bye bye. Alright guys, welcome to day -1 recap of our trip to the Cook Islands. As you know, we did drop our sample for COVID-19 tests yesterday in Tauranga, and after about only 6 hours we did get Laura's result. However, we couldn't get mine, so we had spent a lot of back and forth over the phone and over emails trying to figure that out, and the company finally sent it to us really early on this morning because yes, they operate throughout the night. So once we got that, we went to a shop to get it printed, and then we had to drive to Auckland. However, it's super stormy weather and a lot of roads were closed and there was a lot of flood warning, and it was a terrible, long and hard drive, but finally we made it to Auckland. We are lucky to be in one of the best Airbnb we've ever visited, and I'll tell you more about it. Maybe I'll put a link in the comments below. And tomorrow, surprise, we have to start even earlier than what we planned. So we're starting at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So that's going to be maybe waking up at around 4:30. And finally, we may make it to the Cook Islands. So yeah, I'll catch you then. Bye-bye. All right, guys. So this is a quick recap of our first day in the Cook Island. So we arrived in the Cook Island under heavy rain. There was obviously a lot of paperwork to do at the Auckland airport, but whew, everything was done and everything went well. After we arrived in the Cook Island, we were picked up by our friends at Cook Island Tourism. We went over all our itinerary. Ton of things have changed already. And then we went right on to a couple of site visits. We checked out 2 different resorts, taking some pictures there, just making sure they're up to par. So one of them was super luxury, and the other one was kind of like mid-range and really good for families. So that was pretty awesome. And then we went to eat at a place called the Anchorage. It's a resort restaurant, and they're really famous for their amazing seared tuna. So we had some seared tuna, and that was pretty delicious. So here you go. We are pretty exhausted, Laura and I, but tomorrow we are going into a tour inland in Rarotonga, and we have, I think, 7 site visits as well scheduled. So we'll catch up with you then. In the meantime, you guys stay awesome. Thank you so much for supporting us, and yeah, keep coming with some questions, even about traveling in New Zealand. I'll do my best to be able to answer to you. Bye bye. Hey guys, so it looks like Laura and I are having way too much food tonight, so we are trying a ton of different food. Look at that. Alright, so yeah, so we are at the resort called the Castaway Resort, and they have a bar called Wilson, and they have a lot of awesome budget foods, and we're trying pretty much all of them tonight. I mean, not all of them, they have 25 pages on their menu, but there you go.
Hey Patreons, I'm just having my morning coffee here while watching the tide come in the beautiful lagoon just outside, and I hope you guys are all well. We're certainly doing pretty awesome here in the Cook Islands, although it has been raining most of the time, but right now it's not, so I'm just taking it all in. Alright guys, hope you are all doing absolutely fantastic, and Robin will give you an update later. Hey guys, I hope you're hearing the music in the background. We are doing a cruise right now on the Murray Lagoon right here in Rarotonga. And well, by the beach, listening to music, we both thought of you guys. So yeah, lots of love from the Cook Islands. Bye bye.
See ya.
Okay, so last night Laura and I stayed in a glamping accommodation right here in Rarotonga. And today is the day when I'm going to be recording what happened to us every single day and doing more of an hourly journal of how we work. So that's why I'm not going to be able to send you as many videos as the usual. Alright guys, so it's 7 now. I just did a quick catch up with the Patreons. So I'm with the First Lady of Travel right here, looking absolutely gorgeous, and we are waiting to be picked up for our evening dinner. It's a progressive evening dinner. I'm not 100% sure what that entails, and that's why we're going on a tour, so we can learn what it is and we can tell people about it. Today we had a pretty busy day though, so here's a quick recap. We started by doing a couple of seminars, actually 3 of them, to help the local industry perfect their online presence, which is greatly needed around this island. Then we did a couple of visits. We checked out some accommodation, we checked out some museums, some cultural spots, just to make sure that, you know, we cover also the rainy day activities in the island. Then we actually gave ourselves a 30-minute R&R and we jumped in the pool. We had a lot of fun there. Then we went back into our tent. Boom, tent right here. And we made sure to unload all the footage that we had, and we prepped ourselves, made ourselves look really, really pretty. Aren't I pretty? Okay, she's the prettiest. But yeah, we made ourselves really pretty for our progressive dinner tonight. That's a quick recap for the day. Again, thank you so much for being Patreon with us. You guys are absolutely awesome, and we see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Good morning, everybody. I don't know if you can see behind me all the coconut trees in the darkness, but it is 4 a.m. We're about to go do a climb up a mountain to be able to witness amazing sunset vistas. But yeah, we had a bit of a thought for you guys, because we were like, I wonder what time it is on their side of the world. I wonder what time it is for Tamo. I wonder what time it is for David. I wonder what time it is for Jaro. We kind of know for Joey and Clay because it's not too far, but yeah, we're thinking of you guys. So yeah, have a lovely day, all of you guys, and we catch you on the next one. Bye bye. How are you enjoying your cocktail, Laura?
I'm loving my cocktail.
And how's the weather in Raro?
A little bit wet, but at least we're dry.
Guys, I hope that you are all doing okay. It is quite grey behind me right here, but the beach is absolutely fantastic. Look at the background over there. So it looks fantastic. We are in Rarotonga. The weather is about to turn very sour. Laura is taking some photos as per usual. She's right here, taking a ton of shots of... well, what are you taking photos of today, Laura?
The beach.
The beach. Alright, so it is a Sunday right here in Rarotonga. And today, well, was a bit more of a quietest day for us, just because, well, pretty much everything is closed on the Sunday in the South Pacific. So we went to the church. It was a really partying church. There was like a band and everything, which was quite fun. And then we did drive around quite a lot. We took a lot of photos of like all the different roads and everything, those kind of shots that we need to do. We also went to the Te Ara Museum and discovering more about the history of the Cook Islands and everything from like its first settlements by the natives here to the European history and even all the way to the Cook Islands right now. So that was super interesting. And we do have a meeting with the pearl farmer because, well, the Cook Islands is one of the only 2 countries in the South Pacific with Tahiti, which is French Polynesia, which actually produce the black pearl. So we have a meeting with them. They don't produce it right here in Rarotonga. They produce it on an island which is further off offshore, but he's going to tell us all about that so we can do some first-hand research to talk to you guys about that. Okay, that kind of wraps up what we are doing today. Oh no, tonight we are going to the Murray Night Market. There's a big night market over there where we can buy a lot of street food and everything, like local food. That's going to be a lot of fun too. And then after we are getting in bed because tomorrow we're taking an early flight in order to head to Aitutaki, which is another island group. Okay, that rounds that up. Sorry for not giving you as many updates as I wished in the last couple of days, but yeah, the internet has been really on and off. And also I did look back at the live session and that was really not good quality, so I apologize for that too. Okay, Laura, say goodbye. Today is a day of uncertainty right here in the Cook Islands. As you know, the first case of COVID-19 in the country just happened last night, so our flight was cancelled and we are now scrambling to reorganize all our itinerary. However, there is 2 certainty. Right now it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. And that bird agree with me. Oh look, he looks like he's in my shoulder. I look like I'm a pirate. And also we are still in paradise, so why complain, right? So we are having a nice little breakfast by the pool. This is our last day in this accommodation and we're probably going to be changing accommodation at some point today. Laura is enjoying a nice cup of coffee. What are we having for breakfast today?
We are having muesli, yogurt, eggs Benedict, toast, and anything else we can get our hands on. Probably some fruit.
Well, it's a wonder that I actually did lose some weight since the beginning of this trip, because that's true, I did lose some weight since the beginning of this trip, which is quite insane. But yeah, that was kind of our breakfast. Anyway, I'll let you know what happened later on.
Okay, thank you.
Just got some fruit. I think people heard me say that I lost some weight, so they're like, eat some more stuff. And yeah, this is the Cook Island marshmallow, by the way. I don't know if you know about that. So it's basically the core of the coconut. When it starts sprouting and start going, the inside of the coconut is not liquid no more. It's not coconut water anymore. It becomes these marshmallow things. And it's really fluffy and really, really good. So you may want to try that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. I don't really know what's happening to us in the next few days, but I will keep you posted. Today is kind of a day where we regather our thoughts, reorganize everything, and get things sorted. And we're also going to go check out a kids and family activity, which is a marine eco center that you can visit with kids and families. So yeah, we still have also a couple of site inspections. If you remember, that's when we go to resort and we check out what are their facilities. So yeah, so we still have a few things planned. We're just not hopping on a flight to go to another island group, and we're just reorganizing our itinerary. Catch you guys soon. Bye bye. Say bye bye, Laura, and happy Valentine's.
Bye bye. Happy Valentine's Day.
Life is not too bad in paradise. We have sorted a few things out, and we are now at a place called the Magic Reef Resort, right on the beach. That's the beach, literally just right there behind me. We are staying in a bit of a bungalow right here, which is actually quite luxurious and quite fancy. And we are going to be here for the next 2 days. Yes, we have to stay in Rarotonga for the next 2 days because some COVID-19 cases were discovered on the island, and we cannot go to Aitutaki just yet. On Wednesday, we will get a bit of an update from Tourism Cook Island, which is going to basically tell us if we can make it to Aitutaki this time around or not. If we get to Aitutaki, it's probably going to be quite short, but there is an option. Maybe we will be able to extend our stay right here and be able to spend more time in Aitutaki. Laura and I are a little bit torn because we don't necessarily want to fly to Aitutaki only for like a half a day or just a day, or even maybe just 2 days. We really want to be able to offset the carbon footprint of our flight by staying multiple days. But in the meantime, look at that amazing lagoon right here that we are in front. I literally just walked to the beach as I was talking to you. So absolutely amazing location that we are on right now, with ton of corals, Worcester Shore right here, ton of coral to explore over there. There is some kayaks available if we want to go do kayaking as well, and there is some hammocks on which we can relax if we want to. However, we're not necessarily going to relax. We have already added a lot of different... Oh my gosh, there is a little crab right here. I just got super distracted by a baby crab. Oh my god, let me show you guys. This inside here, there is a little bit of a crab. You put it on the floor right here. Maybe it's gonna come back. Anyway, so Laura and I don't want to relax too much. We do have a few places that we want to check out today. First up, it's going to be a food truck that was recommended to us. We're going to go check that place out, and then we also want to go to some of the inner islands. On the inner roads of the island to be able to check some new. Too low for me. I'm not ready to relax on the hammock right now. That was a nice try, but no, not ready. Anyway, so we're going to go inside some of the inner roads in order to uncover some more hidden gems. And this morning we did check out a Marine Eco Center, which is a great educational place for kids and families and to learn about conservation and the history of the Cook Islands. We also took the time to do a couple of site visits, especially a resort that has a spa in it and everything like that. We also went to take some photos at petrol stations and convenience store, because we also need to tell you how to sort out the most basic things in the Cook Islands, as the best travel guide to the Cook Island upcoming. So here you go. That was a bit of a tour of the Magic Reef Resort, as well as a bit of an update from me. That's probably my longest update to date, about 3 minutes. Wow! Okay, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye! Hey everybody, so today we are doing like the wandering dogs of Rarotonga and we are roaming the roads of the island. We are uncovering a lot of historical hidden gems, some remnants of old maraes, which are like basically meeting houses and very historically significant buildings. Laura is currently just over there. You may be able to see her somewhere running. She's here running. Yeah, so Laura is taking some pictures of some of them and reading a little bit about each of them. So yeah, basically we are staying at the Magic Reef Resort right now. We got one of their fancy EV cars to drive around. That's the first time I'm driving an EV car. It's super quiet, it's really quiet. I enjoy it. Hey, hi. There's a couple of kids right here that just said hi. How nice are they? And yeah, so that's what we're doing today because obviously our flight to Aitutaki was cancelled, but it allows us to uncover more of the inland of the island of Rarotonga, which is not a bad thing. And as Laura is back, oh no, she's taking one last picture, of course. But as Laura is going to come back in the car, we're going to keep on driving, and we're also looking for a coffee company, a place where they're actually making the Rarotonga coffee, which is going to be quite cool to visit. We also checked out a brewery that does the brewery tours. We checked out art galleries, we checked out some cafes. We've been keeping really busy today. Laura has a map and she did write on the map like all the places that we didn't get to see in the last few days, and we decided to check them all out. So as you can see, I'm like really sweaty right now because we are moving from one place to another quite fast. How is it going, Laura? How's the pace?
It like Robin says, quite fast.
All right, so it's actually quite a busy day. We're really enjoying it, and oh yeah, we even went to the police station to check out how to get a scooter driver license, which is quite cool because a lot of people around the island are driving in scooters like this guy here. So yeah, that was quite cool. Okay, so I will catch up with you tomorrow. I hope that you're enjoying this little update, and yeah, off on the road again we are. Bye. It's day I don't know how many, and I have a big spot right here. I don't like it. We are experiencing 50 shades of grey in the Cook Island. I feel like every single day we wake up, the weather is getting grayer, the sky is getting grayer. However, we're still in paradise, and even when it rains in the Cook Island, it is not as bad as it seems because the rain is still quite hot. So this morning we are just finished making a plan. We will go check out an awesome bakery around 10 o'clock. Then we're gonna go to a very famous place called Trader Jack's. It's kind of a local hangout. We're gonna eat over there with basically a legend of the local tourism industry, so we're going to learn a lot about all the different stuff on offer in the islands, and even like a lot of stuff about their history. And then we are going to go see a company which does kite and sub. They even do night sub tours. I don't know what kind of tours we'll be able to do with them just due to the weather. Maybe just snorkeling, because if we're wet, may as well get wet. But yeah, we're gonna go see those guys and hang out with them. They even do something called winging, which is not just winging it, but it's kind of like a bit like kite surfing, but with like a blow up kind of big wing. So I don't really know much about that, but we're gonna go check that out. And then tonight we are having a dinner and a show at a company called Highlands. It's kind of one of those traditional shows where they do dinner, like umu, which is food, traditional food cooked underground. That's going to be phenomenal. So that's our plan for today. We still don't know if we're going to get to go to Aitutaki tomorrow or not. Things are still a little bit up in the air due to COVID-19, but we'll keep you posted. And if we don't, that just means that we have to get back. It's okay. And guess what? Even under the rain, look at what's behind me. Look at what's behind me just right here. It's Laura taking picture. Oh, it looks like she's sitting on my shoulder a little bit like a parrot. Look at that. Laura, can you close? Laura, can you come close? Stop. Here you go. I have a Laura on my shoulder. She's taking a picture of my ear. Oh, there's two dogs playing as well. So yeah, here you go. That's basically what we see every morning. There's some very friendly dogs. There is beautiful beach sceneries. I'm under a palm tree. There is very grey sky. Laura's taking pictures. You know, this is a slice of paradise, isn't it? All right, I'll keep you guys posted on what's happened to us quite soon. And in the meantime, look what's walking behind me. It's Big Doggy. Look at him. Oh, so cute. Okay guys, this is currently the weather in the Cook Islands. It is extremely stormy, lots of rain, lots of wind. I'm pretty sure our SUP tour is not going to happen today. Just a quick break in between all those videos to remind you guys that all those videos were posted first to our Patreons on our secret Facebook group. It's only one out of the many perks that you can get if you choose to support our work on Patreon. So maybe consider it. Alright, let's get back to all the videos. Just on hold with Air New Zealand, trying to reschedule some of our flights in order to include more time in Aitutaki rather than just the one day we have scheduled right now. Because yes, the flights to Aitutaki are available yet again, so we will be heading to Aitutaki tomorrow. It's just a matter of knowing if we're going to be heading over there for just a very short amount of time or a decent amount of time. So working with them right now, hopefully. I've been on hold for that many minutes, and yeah, there's another about 20 more minutes. I think they just say 20 or 30 minutes right now. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll make that work. I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know that I sorted stuff out, and we are staying in the Cook Island for another 5 days to go visit the island group of Aitutaki. So I will show you that as it progresses, but the only thing you need to know right now is that tomorrow we're heading on a flight in the morning, and I'll let you know everything about Aitutaki as we get there. Bye bye! That is one of the shakiest plane ride I've ever had.
Excuse me everyone, as we prepare to land in Aitutaki, please ensure that your tray tables are folded away, window shades are up and that your seatbelts are securely fastened. If you have moved any hand luggage during the flight, please restow those underneath the seats in front of you. If you are using any large portable electronic devices or headphones, now is the time to switch it off and take it off. Thank you.
Okay, we're arriving in Aitutaki. Alright guys, so here's a quick recap of the day. We have landed in Aitutaki after a roller coaster override, and we realized that here things are moving a little slower than what it is in Rarotonga. So not much has been planned for us. So we're gonna have to make things happen ourselves. We checked in into an accommodation that we're gonna only stay one night at because it's super luxury and therefore super expensive. And tomorrow we're gonna get a bit of a cheaper accommodation. We got ourselves a car rental, so tomorrow we can drive all around the island and explore a lot of different resorts. We've already done about 3 different site inspections here, and we're also gonna uncover a lot of different shops, cafes and restaurants. We also have some sunset evening cruise that we have planned. We're going to try to do a Lagoon cruise as well. We have a church service on Sunday that we're going to check out, a couple of restaurant reservations, and we're heading back toward Rarotonga on Monday because we are flying back to New Zealand on Tuesday, and I just want us to have a little bit of leeway just in case our flight gets cancelled or something crazy happen. In the meantime, tonight we are checking out an island night where we're going to see some traditional dancing and eat some traditional food. So but here you go, that's where we're at. Laura, say goodbye. Laura, what's the plan for today?
The plan is to... Why do you have to ask me while I've got my mouth full? The plan is to go around and check out some more resorts and compare them to our travel guide, and then make a plan for the rest of the day because not much has been planned for Aitutaki yet. And that's it.
Let me just give you a bit of a view first. Now today here's what we've done. We have driven all around the beautiful island of Aitutaki, and right now I'm literally at the airport. The airport is just behind me and I'll show it to you in a minute. So we've driven all around with our friend from Cook Island Tourism. So we got to uncover a lot of hidden gems, like this lovely spot by the airport, which is so beautiful and so romantic. Look at that tiny enclave behind me with a lovely tree. So we've done that for the whole day, and we've organized the rest of our stay here. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a cruise where we're going to be in a lot of, and Laura's joining me now, we're going to be doing a lot of different islands in the lagoon. And right now behind me again, as this is the airport, and we're also in the middle of the golf course, and we can drive there. Look, that's the car here, and there is the little secret hidden spot there. So here you go. Anyway, so tomorrow we're doing a cruise. The day after we are going to church and we are going to be driving around and checking out a hike. And the day after we're going to be going on another Lagoon cruise, and after that we're going to fly off. Here you go, we've got a plan today. Awesome. Good morning everybody. So as we were driving around this morning, I was about to give you a bit of an update, but Laura spotted some epic wildlife. So first up, just under me, can you see the amount of holes that there is just on the ground? Those are crab holes. Big crabs are actually nesting here. And yeah, they're living there, they're digging themselves a hole. So that's pretty cool. We took some shots of that. But Laura just behind me over there spotted a white heron all the way over there. So she's pretty keen-eyed when it comes down to birds. So she will come to her over there. She's getting some pretty good shots. She's going to get closer as we...
Should I keep going closer?
Yeah, keep going closer, yeah. So we're going to slowly get closer. We're trying not to disturb them too much. But Laura is getting some pretty cool shots. So just behind on the background we have the beautiful lagoon of Aitutaki, which is turquoise waters. I don't know if you can see so well because the autofocus is a bit weird. There are literally some floating coconuts underneath, I mean in the water, which is pretty cool. And Laura has found an epic bird. You ready, Laura? Is probably going to fly off, and when he flies off she's going to get an even better shot. So here you go, we're just going to stay here for a little bit. The car is literally parked on the side of the road, everything's open, so if someone wants some cameras, they can get there. But yeah, the heron is right there. I know the focus is not great, but this is where the heron is. And oh, here you go, now you can see it better. Again, just right there. Cool shot, isn't it? Anyway, Laura is pretty amazing when it comes down to wildlife. And good morning to you all. Hey everybody, I hope that you are all doing handsomely. Look at where I am. Oh, in fact, look at where I'm not. I'm not in a city, I'm not in a resort, I'm not in a town, I'm not in a hotel. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. A beautiful sand bank right in the middle of the Aitutaki Lagoon with nobody around, nothing around. The only landmark here is Laura and her tripod taking photos, which is going to appear behind me just right now. This is the only landmark here. There's a boat over there that took us here, and yeah, we're just enjoying the emptiness and nothingness. So relaxing. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Alright guys, we're having a casual lunch by the beach right here. We are in a beautiful resort in Aitutaki and we are prepping ourselves for an epic hike. But in order to do an epic hike in the heat, you gotta need some fuel, and that is our fuel. Oh, also that Laura taking too many pictures as usual. Alright, as promised, guys, we made it to the highest point on the island. That lunch was very much needed to give us some energy. Look how sweaty we are, like Laura is liquid literally. So yeah, so we are on the highest point of the island. We can see most of the island, and we are just under the phone tower right here, boom, just behind me. This is where we get the internet from, and so behind us there is even more island. Let me show you guys. Anyway, so let's do a recap for the day, because I think we're going to be way too tired to do another recap afterwards, but you know, look at that view. Alright, so today we did go to church. We also did a lot of work beforehand because luckily church only starts at 10. After that we went to check out one of the resorts called Pacific Resort for lunch. And then today, I mean right now, we are doing a hike to the highest point on the island, making sure that we cover all the bases of all different things to do. Then we are meeting with a bunch of people at a restaurant called On the Beach, and it's a different On the Beach than the one in Rarotonga, if you guys remember. And there we're going to be talking about sustainable projects around the lagoon in Aitutaki. So we want to learn more about what's currently going on. Oh my gosh, I can see all the drips of sweat on my forehead. Whew. Anyway, that's going to be what's happening for us today. Tomorrow we're going on a fishing charter. We're going to go deep sea fishing, meaning that we're going to where the sea is very dark, not in the lagoon, but over there. We're going deep sea fishing with a local actually. So that's going to be quite interesting to see how they do over there. And that's at 5 a.m. we're going to go. And then after that, we are going to keep driving around a little bit. There's a few more things we need to check. And then we're flying back to Rarotonga. Here you go. That's the update for today. I hope that all of you guys are doing handsomely. I will go get myself a sip of water. Bye bye, see you tomorrow. In the last few days we've done so much, and today it was so hot when doing that climb. Laura is actually suffering from heat exhaustion right now, so she's taking a bit of a nap, drinking a lot of water while I take care of the rest. She'll be okay, but damn, that was a very, very tough hike. Good morning everybody. So today we decided to join a local fisherman, bro, just over there, up over there behind me here, and we're getting the lowdown on fishing in Aitutaki. We started at 5:30 this morning. So far we didn't catch anything, but we got a lot of tips, and we saw an amazing sunrise, didn't we, Laura?
We sure did, and some amazing seabirds as well.
There you go. So yeah, we decided not to go with the tour, but to go with the local to get a little bit more information about it, and we'll report to you back a little bit later. Bye bye. Alright, so we are now stepping back on Rarotonga. We just got in that plane over there and we flew all the way back. This morning we went on the fishing charter as mentioned, and then we interviewed 6 or 7 activity providers and about the same amount of accommodation providers on the island to oh, Laura is going to take some more pictures, look at that, she's never stopping, to learn more about the product that they are offering. This evening we're pretty knackered. We're coming to the tail end of our trip, so we're going to go have dinner at a restaurant that we haven't tried in Rarotonga just yet, and then after we're going to have an early night, because tomorrow we have a very, very, very long day making our way back to New Zealand. Alright guys, we'll see you later, bye bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, so we are finally coming to the end of our Cook Island trip. We are literally heading to the airport right now, and this is the last time I'm gonna have a spot of internet before we are arriving in Auckland. So you'll get a little bit less update from me in the next about 24 hours. I mean, the flight's not that long, but then after we need to sleep. Yeah, so as mentioned, we'll be live for our drive, so that's gonna be a lot of fun as well with you all. And on top of that, we'll be back into our normal YouTube schedule after that. So here you go. Thank you so much for following us throughout this entire journey in the Cook Island. And again, cookislandpocketguide.com is coming out soon. What else are we doing today? Oh yeah, we're going for a nice lunch, obviously, before heading in the plane. Yeah. Whew, it's already really hot.
So warm.
So warm. Hey everybody, so we are back at Auckland Airport. We're back in New Zealand, so the trip is almost over. There's a little bit of drama because Laura lost one of our water bottles, which filtrates everything and stuff, and she's really pissed off about it. So we had to drive back to the airport, and she's basically right now hustling biosecurity to see if she's going to get the bottle back, and I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, but you know, we're gonna hope. What? Oh yeah, okay. I'm so happy. She got that bottle, nice. Anyway, we're back in New Zealand. That's the end of our Cook Island trip. Now all the hard work starts, because we are about to create Cook Island's largest travel guide, so stay tuned for more on that. How was that for some daily updates? I hope that you did enjoy all of them. If you want to join us on Patreon to get all of that and much more, consider joining us. It will support our channel. You get plenty of perks. It's awesome to hang out together. And if you don't, thank you so much for watching this channel. Keep on watching it. We'll still love you. We still love your support, and we see you in one of our next live sessions. Bye bye.